Hey, I'm David Guetta, and you're watching Promo DJ.
So many girls in there, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in. Then she says, I'm here with my friends. She got me thinking, and that's when I say, where them girls at, girls at? Where them girls at, girls at? Where them girls at, girls at? So don't get down, we can all be friends. Hey, bring it on, baby, all your friends, you the shit, and I love that body. You wanna ball explicit, I swear you're good, I won't tell nobody. You gotta be FF, I wanna see that girl, it's all women invited. Hairdos and nails.
So, hi David. Today you will present your new album, Nothing But The Beat. So, tell me about this album. Why did you decide to divide it into two CDs, and some details maybe?
Well, let's say that I started by being a DJ and producing club beats, you know, and it was basically like drums and bass lines and nothing really more. And then I started to work with Chris Willis, and started to appreciate songs and harmonies and chord progressions, and I've been growing. And of course, this is my 5th album, so I wanted something more musical, you know, and I started to make this pop album. And you know, I had lots of requests from very big artists, people that are very talented, and for me it was amazing. But then I felt like I was missing a side of me, my DJ side, because I'm a DJ first of all, and that's why I wanted to also use the success that I have in pop music right now, also to maybe show a different side of me, and hopefully that people that know me maybe only from the radio will understand a little more where I'm coming from and what my roots are.
So, and why didn't you do such things in the past? So, with your One Love maybe album or Pop Life?
I think that the records that I was making in the past, records like Love Is Gone, for example, they were not full songs. You know, there was always like a chorus and then an electronic part. And this time I wanted to make real songs. And that's why I felt I'm gonna do one album with only real songs and one album with 100% electronic. And also because that's what I play as a DJ.
And you collaborated with artists like Afrojack and Avicii. Why did you choose them? And why did you decide to maybe to promote them with your new album?
Already, and I've been supporting him a lot. And you know, I booked him at Fuck Me I'm Famous many times, and we've been working together. Actually, you probably don't remember, but there was already one record with Afrojack on my previous album, on One Love. And I thought, you know, his sound was amazing. We inspired each other, and you know, I'm more into like chord progressions and songs and stuff, and he's more like into like dirty sounds. And so when we're together, I think it's really perfect, and we're good friends too. And Avicii, what happened is that I made a record that was Avicii style, like a demo, you know, and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna go Avicii style, let's do it with him, you know? So then I called him, I played him the idea, and he was like, yeah, I love it, okay, send me the session, I'll finish it, and you know, and we finished the record together, and actually all the DJs are playing it and they love it, so it's perfect. I'm also, you know, these are my 2 resident DJs at Fuck Me I'm Famous Ibiza.
So I think a lot of questions you have asked about your Nothing But The Beat album sound similar like Daft Punk. Yeah, really? Maybe it's some connection with this duo?
Well, I'm a big Daft Punk fan, you know, and I've never touched that sound, even though I'm French. I don't think the album sounds like Daft Punk. There's maybe, let's say, there's one record that is, for me, really Daft Punk influenced, is the record that I made with Afrojack. I think the others, they're just using similar sounds and techniques, but the music has nothing to do with Daft Punk. I think French chords, let's say, you know, so maybe it reminds me in the same way that Justice also feels a little bit like this, and Cassius, it's like production techniques and a kind of if we go a little more technical, using at the same time major and minor. This is what gives that French feeling a little bit. But of course, I love their music, and when I started to make music, Daft Punk was so big in my country that I never wanted to go to that direction, because everybody was doing that Daft Punk style, and I wanted to do something really different, and I was like, they were going really dirty, and I was going more American, like really clean sound. And I thought that after all this time, because people don't play that style so much in the clubs anymore, it would be cool to take that style but turn it into something more club oriented.
Nothing but the Beat album. I think you will conquer America. So, do you think that you unite two continents by your music?
Yes, I'm trying to unite the world, and yes, you're very right. The album is doing very, very good in the US. The album was top 5, I think, and Without You is the most added record on the radio right now in America with Usher. Yes, I think it's going to be very big, and my culture is American music. I was raised in France, but I was always listening to American music. But at the same time, as a DJ, I was always playing electronic. What I'm doing as a producer is really a mix between, American culture and European culture, and obviously that sound became very popular right now.
So, and, what have changed since you perform in America, in US, maybe in Canada, and other countries with your music?
Well, I've been playing as a DJ for a long time now, everywhere in the world, in America. Actually, what is changing now is that sound became huge in America, whereas dance music was never big in America before, before what we've done working with the Black Eyed Peas and my album One Love. It became, very big on the radio, and. So it's not only a change for me, it's a change for everyone. America became kind of the new destination for DJs right now, and European DJs. And it's interesting because house music and techno were born in America.
Yeah, really, in Detroit, Chicago.
They kept it very underground, and also in the early 90s, house music was always, and techno was always associated with like raves that were dying, or gay clubs. And in all a second, because I worked with some American artists that gave me the trust, radio said, let's try it. They played it and everybody loved it, and it became the new sound in the US right now. And finally, it's big, but it's not only big for me, it's big for all the community, all the producers that are making beats are now working with big artists, and it's great. I'm happy for everyone. I think everybody's very happy.
So, but the other side is you collaborated with pop stars, with huge like Akon, like Timbaland. A lot of people said that, David Guetta, wow, it's pop music. So is pop the dirty word for you?
Not at all. Otherwise, I wouldn't make a pop album,
But what can you answer to those people who say, man, you are trying to sell pop music, to make it shit music, maybe?
But why do you think that pop music is shit music?
I don't think so. A lot of people think so.
That's probably people that are not very educated musically, because we're talking about artists like, Rihanna and Usher and Akon. We're talking about the most talented music people on the planet. So if they think that they're shit, then I feel sorry for them. They have to clear their ears, I can understand that some people want to listen only electronic music, but it doesn't mean that the rest is shit, because personally, I was one of the first DJ playing house music in my country, probably before anyone here knew that music was existing, So, everybody has a musical journey, and maybe when you're 18 years old, you want to hear only one thing, but I don't even think that this is the case, you know, because to think what music is it? For me, the question I'm asking myself is it good music or is it bad music? I'm not trying to ask, okay, is it underground or is it pop? Or, for me, I don't care. I just want to make good music and music I feel with my heart.
Okay, thank you.